Hello everyone, my name is General Fancy Pants, and welcome back to Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes. When we last left off, we basically found out that to get the map out of the jail cell that is in the village, in the police station in the village, I guess I should say, basically the only way to get in there is for us to get drunk or, at minimum, get alcohol in our breath. So, to do that, we have to raise the no alcohol restriction, which is where we are right now. We are in Lily's subconscious to lift the alcohol. As you can see here, we have a few dogs playing some poker, and I suppose that's kind of reminiscent of that kind of fairly famous painting of the dogs playing poker. We have some cigars over here. We can go into the village. There's a champagne bucket, a mayonnaise jar, and a coffee mug. Let's see. Let's start with this coffee mug. Take a look at it.
The coffee was black, just like the chasm Lily saw when she closed her eyes.
Chasm. Okay. Let's see if we can drink the coffee.
Lily wasn't sure if someone as young as her should drink coffee, but there was no behavioral block, so it was probably okay.
Probably. Oh, what's going on? Okay, so drinking the coffee
Incredible.
gets out of
the
her
coffee
trance.
was so strong that it jarred Lily out of her trance.
Which I guess would make sense because that's a common thing to do if you have a hangover, is drink some coffee the next morning, or the morning of your hangover, I guess. So I guess we have to try and drink the Volcano Berserker again. And get Harvey out.
But what's that? That's
Skip all this for.
and milk.
We
They're
skipped
cute.
on because we saw this last time. And used a ball of wool on Harvey. Alright, so now we know not to drink the coffee until we're ready to leave the trance state. Alright, how about this mayonnaise?
Lily had heard that mayonnaise spoiled quickly in the sun.
Okay. Let's take it then. Let's look at the poker dog.
Dogs playing poker. Nothing earth-shattering.
Nah, that's normal. Can we talk to him?
Hey, look. The ugly girl wants to play too.
Then she has to place her bet.
She can't play without a bet. Meow.
Okay, the dog is meowing. How about these cigars? We can't really do anything here until we have some money or something to place there. Alright, so how about the cigars?
Those were Cuban cigars. These dogs were playing poker in style.
Indeed. Can we take a cigar?
Hey,
Those are only for players.
I'm a dog.
Alright. How about the champagne bucket?
Someone had forgotten to suck on their ice cubes. What a waste.
Alright. Can we take an ice cube?
Lily liked the cold. It reminded her of her bed.
Alright. No, nothing we can do there, so the only thing to do now is go into the village. And the village looks very different. It looks more like an old western type setting. We have this weird potato-looking guy, the gold digger.
Lily wanted to become a gold digger too when she grew up. Then she'd finally have her own pickaxe.
That would be sweet. Can we talk to the gold digger?
Howdy, stranger. What's a nice little girl like you doing in a rough place like this? Wait, you're not here for the gold rush too, are you? Well, then you might as well just pack up your bags again. The only gold around here is in my mine, and I'm the only one who knows the way there. Plus, you can't get in there right now anyway.
Okay. I guess we don't really need to talk to him about anything yet. This doesn't seem important. So let's see. How about this cash cow?
The cash cow
Which-
didn't want to trample
play on
or devour
words.
Lily. It was simply ignoring her.
It's a literal cash cow. How about the saddlebag?
There was a lot of room for provisions in the saddlebags, so the cash cow wasn't forced to stop at every little milestone.
Okay. Can we take some of those provisions? Or are we just going to open it up? Okay. So there's an Indian cemetery over here, the courtyard, and then the sheriff office. So basically the same setup as the village. Let's go back to the courtyard. Okay. Looks like the only thing we can do is talk to this quack doctor.
The gnome made a trustworthy impression.
Step right up, and admire the latest accomplishments in modern medicine. Anti-wrinkle cream with skin-firming materials from outer space. Natural food supplements with amusing motifs from the animal world. Our brand new product, the pill for in-between, for all those who didn't have time before and don't want to wait till afterwards. Step right up, marvel at the sights, and take a free sample of Alcofix, the exclusive miracle treatment with an alcohol base. It tastes 100 proof and works 100 proof. Hello,
All right.
little lady. Are you interested in a sample bottle of Alcofix, the miracle brandy?
Yes.
You actually look pretty healthy to me, and I'm afraid even Alcofix won't fix that problem with your ears. Do you have any bad pains? Incurable genetic diseases? Tinnitus? Hepatitis? Cervical cancer? Yeah. I'm so sorry for you, but I can't give you a sample of Alcofix like you are now. Come back when you're sick.
Okay. That was kind of pointless then. Let's see. You can go to the prairie. Let's head back that way. Okay, looks like we have a smoke signal in the back. There's a vulture and a sundial. Let's take a look at the vulture.
Lily seemed to be surrounded by strange birds today. How sweet.
All right, let's talk to him.
Yeah. Right back at you. Tell me, you weren't planning on decaying in the next couple of days, were you? Oh, well. No problem, huh? I should be cutting down on carcasses anyway. My dietitian is pulling his hair out. More fresh fruit, he says. Have a salad now and then. I know all that. But what can I do, huh? I just love that rotten stuff. I just have to smell the rotting flesh, and I start suckling. And honestly, out here in the desert, huh? It's hard to maintain a healthy diet. You try and leave something for later, and the bacteria just move right in. You could get the most horrible diseases, huh? Festering boils, oozing eczema. Oh man, all this talk of food has made me hungry. Please, leave me alone with my growling belly.
Okay. He kind of sounds like Watto from Star Wars Episode 1, to me anyway. But, let's see. Let's take a look at the sundial over here.
A sign informed Lily that this reconstruction of an original Indian sundial had been donated by the Association of Experimental Art. It was possible to turn the pedestal.
Ooh, let's turn it. Okay, turn it again. Alright, so it looks like it moves the sun across the sky. So right now it looks like it's about maybe noon, and then if we move it, looks like it's about maybe, I don't know, 6 o'clock maybe, or 5 o'clock. So let's put it back then. And between the vulture and what we know about mayonnaise, that if you sit out in the sun too long, you can get basically decaying or sick or other bad things happening. So let's put the mayonnaise onto the sundial and then turn the sundial. As we can see, because we sort of basically sped up time by moving the sun from its noon hour into its like 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock hour, that sped up the time of the day, so that the mayonnaise basically in an instant sat out in the sun all day long and got rancid. If we move it back, it goes back to normal again because we reverse time. So we want it rancid though.
Lily looked around. Why was there never anyone around to stop you from doing something when you needed it the most?
Oh, disgusting. Oh. I like that she kind of laughed. Okay, so we can do that for a little while and whatever. Let's take a look at the smoke signal.
Somewhere on the horizon, a donut factory seemed to be having problems with its chimney.
Okay, yes, it does look like the mountain does have something wrong with its chimney. Now that we are sick, though, with the spots on our stomach, we can go to the quack doctor and maybe get some of that Alkafix.
Step right up, and admire the latest accomplishments in modern medicine. Anti-wrinkle cream with skin-firming materials from outer space. Natural food supplements with amusing motifs from the animal world. Our brand new product, the pill for in-between. For all step right and take a it tastes wonderful. It's you again. No, don't bother coming any closer. Not unless you've picked up a contagious disease since I last saw you. Do you have any bad pains? Incurable genetic diseases? Tinnitus? Hepatitis? Cervical cancer? Why, hello. What do we have here? You've really caught something very special there. Congratulations.
Sweet, we are very sick. That's awesome.
This definitely qualifies you to test a sample of Alkafix, the miracle brandy. To be honest, you almost look overqualified. Your rash is so severe, I'm not sure even Alkafix can heal it. Bravo!
Oh boy.
You might as well just take the entire bottle.
Might as well, because why not? That's a huge bottle of medicine. Let's take a look at the handkerchief.
The red chunks in the handkerchief were perhaps a clue that Lily needed medical help.
Yeah, I suppose red chunks in a handkerchief after blowing your nose would constitute a a reason to be a little nervous and need some medical attention.
The color of the bottle reminded Lily of someone.
Yes, it does kind of remind me of someone. But as it is... Okay. So let's try and drink
the color
this.
of the bottle.
You must not touch alcohol.
Had that bottle just talked?
Okay. Let's go back to the Western Village. So we still have the alcohol block, which is what we kind of came here in the first place. So there's kind of a inner demon within the inner demon with the alcohol there, the alcohol bottle. Let's go back to, let's see. Let's go back to the saloon. And let's put the alcohol into the champagne bucket, because that's where alcohol can go. Usually goes anyway.
Are you completely nuts? You could easily get sick in this cold, which does, which doesn't mean that I'm sick, and I don't need this alcoholic devil stuff either.
Okay. Looks like you kind of could use a handkerchief. Here, use mine.
Oh, thanks. Ugh, what's that?
Oh boy. Whoops. I forgot I blew my nose into it.
Quick, the medicine. So yum. Finally. Tasty. So nice. So nice.
The genie had broken his own rule. Apparently, it was okay to have a swig or two in certain situations.
I suppose.
What you doing? Oh no!
Alright, and we lifted the restriction on alcohol, or using alcohol. And now we have a beer swollen, or the beer hat bunny, Harvey bunny. That's kind of funny. Alright, so now, let's see. Now that we can drink alcohol, we can drink this volcano berserker. And then, or at least take it anyway, and drink it.
What's the matter? Is something wrong with your drink? What's the matter? It tastes great. That bubbling in your lungs is, Wogga, wogga, wogga!
Alright, so he definitely got the punch out of the volcano berserker, like it said. Maybe we can have him open up this collection jar for us, since we can't get anything out of it. Thank you, sir.
These coins came from the collection box for dead seafarers. It wasn't enough to buy a new box, but it was the thought that counted.
Indeed. Okay, so now we have some coins. Let's see if we can get the flounder out of the automat. Alright, let's take it. Let's take a look at it real quick.
Lily was astounded. A flounder!
A flounder. Okay, so now that we add a little bit to drink, maybe we can blow into the alcohol, the breathalyzer, and get thrown into jail so we can get our map. We are tanked.
What's this? You're as drunk as a skunk. Come on, off to the drunk tank with you.
Oh boy. Now let's see if we can hopefully get out of jail now that we're in jail.
Let
Or else-
this be a lesson to you. Drinking at your age. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
And no, I do not condone underage drinking.
And
That
finally,
is not something
there
I
it was.
agree with.
The map.
Feel you should do.
Lily was excited. A hamster. So that was the mystery behind the escaping map. Maybe Lily had finally found a new friend.
Maybe.
But maybe everything was as before.
Probably. Status quo is good. So now we have our map. Let's take a look at it.
And finally,
Okay.
there it was. The map. Edna had hidden in this cave by Moor Lake. But wait a second. Lily already knew that. The map was in reality pretty useless, especially when Lily thought about everything she had done to get her hands on it.
Exactly. We already knew where Edna was. So all of the stuff we just did was pretty much a moot point. But hey, it's entertainment. And now we're in jail. with nowhere to go. I think this is probably a good time to end the episode here. Now that we're in jail anyway, we have nowhere to go, we have nothing to do. So next time we will figure out how to break out of jail now that we're in it. So I'll see you in the next episode of Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes. Until then.